Let me just before we promote a few folks, let me just start by just thanking you guys for just always doing the right thing. You guys in town, that means a lot. So as not only as the CEO but as the regional engineer, I'm privy to all the things that come over the blotter as far as people doing stupid on any given day, right? And while I would hope that no one does stupid, over the holiday weekend, that seems to be a constant theme. So there's a lot of things that happen in the San Diego area, but luckily it wasn't any of our cities, so that means a lot. And then, so we're going to promote a few folks, and I think it's really, really special that the individuals that are being promoted, that you guys came out to support them. That means a lot. That means a lot to them personally, and I'm pretty sure that when they reflect on how they got to this point here was from working along with teammates like yourself. Okay. All right.
And then military, past and present. Attention, too frothy. All right, from the commanding officer, Naval Facilities Engineering Command, Southwest. 2, LS2, Mark A. Ferriols, U.S. Navy. Subject, authority to assume the title and wear the uniform of a petty officer, first class, per MilPERS 1420, TAC 60. Per reference A, you are hereby authorized to assume the title and wear the uniform of petty officer, first class, effective immediately. Your appointment carries with it the obligation that you exercise increased authority and willingly accept greater responsibility. Occupying now a position of greater authority, you must strive with renewed dedication toward the valued ideal of service and honor. Congratulations. Signed, Capt. Scott.
Let's get rid of this first.
Okay, LS1. Floor is yours.
Thank you. Thank you all for being here. I mean, it's kind of voluntold, but
No.
You earned this.
I really appreciate you guys' support. Thank you, Senior. Thank you, 1-1, for helping me along. Yeah, that's all I got.
You bet, yeah.
Awesome.
Loud and proud. Engineering aide, constructionman, Jacob S. Cerda, front center please. Per reference A, you are hereby authorized to assume the title and wear the uniform of a petty officer, third class, effective immediately. Your appointment carries with it the obligation that you exercise increased authority and willingness to accept greater responsibility. Occupying now a position of greater authority, you must strive with renewed dedication toward the valued ideal of service with honor. Congratulations. Signed, Capt. Scott.
He's getting such like that.
Oh, you nailed it.
Oh, it's in there.
All right, EA3. Now that you're a petty officer, you must offer us some words of wisdom.
I remember shaking his hand and cutting the cake with him at my first CB ball.
Oh.
And it kind of really helped me out, gave me a lot of motivation. to do good and to do better. Thank you to all the shops for giving me the lessons that I have learned. I will continue to use them throughout my Navy career and throughout, all my life's hardships. Thank you so much for this opportunity. Thank you.
Excellent, anything from you?
I just want to say, just look around here just for just a second. There's not very many CVs in here, right? There's just a few. You guys do incredibly good stuff all around the metro area where you are, and we wish that there were more of you. But to maintain that level of rapport amongst the Fleet Navy, keep doing what you're doing out there. It really, really matters. Even if it's a small thing, it's a huge thing. And so, we continue to see cuts in our, NCF forces, completely downsized, capability on the shore side. Just continue to be relevant. And anytime you're doing anything, it'll be good. So before we leave, though, we should line up out the door if we're going out for a picture, our 2 promotees at the door, and let's all congratulate them because they deserved it, right? So everybody in here is going to promote. As you go through your career, let's take the opportunity to appreciate our shipmates as we go out the door. So thank you very much.
A lot's going on, I think, in the Navy in general, but specifically within Southwest. As we wrap up calendar year 2023, the collective team has done an amazing job. I don't know if many of you know, NAVFAC Southwest was voted or won CONUS Spec of the Year, right? And so that's just, it's symbolic, if you will, of the work that the collective team does on the daily, and the critical support you provide to our supported commanders, our operational commanders, I should say. So that was this is our 2nd consecutive year of winning. So I was pretty impressed with that. And then one of the things that we called out in the midst of that write-up was the volunteer service that you guys do, right? And I was super impressed with those who came out, I think it was last week, to Father Joe's shelter.
Yeah, that works.
Well, so we went out and it was a tremendous opportunity to just give back. And I tell you, I was touched, if you will, with the professionalism of their staff, but even more so with the poise and grace and hard work you guys showed. It was, some of us got a little teary-eyed, right? Partially because we were cutting onions. Have you ever chopped like, I don't know, 70 onions? It was a lot of onions, right?
Sir, it was a lot of
Let me just say this, I know you won't say it, but I tapped out, right? I was crying so much that they redirected me to cutting celery, so. I nailed it. I was not good.
It was good, sir.
Yeah. The onion wasn't my thing, but you stuck with it, man, so that was good. But I think anytime there's an opportunity, not only to do stuff like that, but then any type of camaraderie type things, let's try to be all in. Let's try to be all in. I enjoyed going to the baseball game with a few of you guys. I think to watch the Padres lose, I think they lost that game, didn't they? They lose this
Of course they did.
They did, right? Everybody can't win, right? And they've been on the opposite side of that. But anyway, there's more of that. And as we prepare for the Christmas holidays, take time to really just enjoy your family and your friends, right? Yeah. To come back in 2024 even more refreshed and more excited about future opportunities. So make sure you use that time away. And I encourage everyone to just leverage, if you will, whatever leave you have to go to wherever your happy place is, whether it's locally or going back home or going to on a vacation with family and friends, make sure you do that, all right?